Alright, so, think we're ready to record?
I've been recording for the past 2 minutes.
Right, I think we should just probably get right into it then.
It's weird because you go, oh, we're going to go into it, and you're like, oh, we're not talking to each other anymore, we're talking to people that are listening to this.
Yes. I mean, you say people listening to this, it might probably be just like 3 people at the very beginning. And hopefully we can grow and expand an audience, but until that point...
Yeah, it's just like, you have to explain stuff, you can't just say, hey, remember that thing we did? You have to go, oh, that thing we did was this.
That's fantastic, because then when you start talking about all your things about servers, I don't seem stupid. I'm just like, yes, can you explain it for the audience, please? Because they totally don't know what it is.
So I don't think I understand it, but it works.
Alright, well, you've gotten the dock X60 tablet. Can you explain that for the audience? Of course. I totally mean for the audience. Why would you explain it for me? I know what that is.
It's there, I can see it. It's got a pen in it.
That's a fantastic explanation.
It's a tablet. You know, the X... You know ThinkPads?
I'm aware of ThinkPad. Lenovo, right?
Yeah. They made a offshoot of it before tablets became popular, called the X something tab, where essentially they'll get a normal laptop and they would do some stuff with the screen and you gave you a pen and you had like a touchscreen laptop in 2006.
2006?
Yeah.
That's not bad. What are you doing with this tablet, may I ask?
Currently, it's not doing anything.
Okay. That's okay. What do you want to talk about the tablet? Is a better question.
I wanted to buy some ThinkPads, and I saw a job lot on eBay for about 50 quid. And I bought it, and it came with quite a few nice ThinkPads. I got a T410, a couple X61s, an X60 and an X60S, and the aforementioned tablet.
You're the only person that does this that I'm aware of.
What,
it was like, yeah, I just bought just job lots. Like, yeah, I bought 50 tablets today. No biggie.
The amazing thing is that I have the X61, which is my primary laptop, which, if I was sold right now, would get more money than the job lot costed.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
The T410 could also do that and make me even more money, but again, I don't like it.
So, do you have a project set out for these tablets, or are you just going to keep them because you can?
Oh no, I just keep them because I can. The reason why I bought it is because I wanted a nice, thin, tiny laptop to install Linux on, which I did. But I got it, and I had the problem where I thought the backlight was dead. Because it would turn on, 2 seconds later the backlight would turn off. And I essentially threw it under my bed for a year. And I got it out the other day to see if I could get it working, because I'm like that. And if I put it on the lowest brightness, the backlight doesn't turn off, which is good.
That is good. Is there anything else you want to say about the X60 tablets? Or tablet, rather. As you've written in the doc.
It's a nice thing. I did have a look at the internals, and I'm thinking of transplanting some higher-end specs. Because I've got some other laptops with higher-end specs, but they aren't the tablet editions. And I'm thinking of transplanting them into it to increase performance.
Like more RAM or something, or?
I know, motherboard, processor,
so literally,
complete hardware.
Literally ripping out everything, you're gutting it.
Yeah. I did have a look at the motherboards the other day, and they seemed compatible.
This is like... So you're swapping out a motherboard for a tablet, basically? Is this what you're doing, if I'm not wrong?
I know. They're like a laptop, but a tablet edition.
Okay. That's...
I shall send... It'll make more sense if I send you an image.
This is going to have to go in the description, then. Can you describe it for people who maybe aren't looking at the image?
They can read the doc.
What if, say, they can't read the doc? Hypothetically.
Then, so, Google it.
You're useless.
I take pride in my uselessness.
Which one's the X60 and which one's the tablet one, which one's the regular laptop?
They're both the tablet editions.
Okay.
Because you see the bit in the middle, that's sort of the tower, and you rotate it 360 degrees, and...
Oh, right, okay. Okay, so, what I'm looking at is what appears to be a regular laptop, but instead of hinges where there's two hinges on the side, there appears to be one hinge in the middle, which looks like you can pivot it round and spin it, and that will be able to spin round, then be able to cover the keyboard, and that would be how you use it in a tablet. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, I'm so smart. There's a little on like the monitor. There's a little like what appears to be like a silvery golden rectangle. Is that like a fingerprint
That's
sensor?
a fingerprint reader.
Oh,
yeah, it's a fingerprint reader.
Nailed it. I don't get any points for that, do I?
No. I haven't managed to get the buttons working yet, but I think that's a trivial fix, and I haven't done it for some reason.
Oh, I'm proud of you. Keeping yourself occupied in your spare time. Alright, do we have anything else to say about the tablet tops, as I'm now going to call them?
They're nice. Like, they're not a traditional touchscreen like your smartphone. You have to use the stylus, otherwise it's not a touchscreen anymore.
Oh, so like it's not conductive, you've got to use a certain special thing.
Yeah, I think it's active. I've described it wrong, it's not a touchscreen at all. It doesn't use any touchscreen technology. It uses active pen technology, where they've got essentially a mesh behind the screen, and it picks up the magnetic presence of the pen, and then it essentially gives that to the laptop to then use it as a mouse input.
Okay, is there a reason why people would use this over conductive, or?
You don't get you can write on it and whatnot without interfering with the operation of the screen.
That seems perfectly fair.
And I assume when it was made, it was probably cheaper and more power efficient than a capacitive or resistive touchscreen.
That once again, that makes sense. I'm just going to take your word for this because I think you know more than this than I do.
And remember, the ThinkPads are a business line, so they are aimed at business people. So they're probably going to want it to be more handwriting and whatnot than just tapping the screen like you are these days.
Those damn businessmen.
Just think of all the awesome stuff.
It's a shame, really. Well, if we're done with that, shall we move on to another topic? Shall we talk about my stupidly large chocolate purchase?
If you want to.
Well, it's there in the dock, so I'm going to.
So, how much chocolate did you purchase?
First of all, I want you to have... Okay, I want you to guess, but instead of like specific bars, I want you to guess in weight.
12 kilograms.
No. It's roughly, I would say, around...
If it's more than this, you have a problem. And you need serious medical help.
It's about 3 kilograms.
Okay, good.
That's still a lot. Don't say okay, good.
It's better than 12 kilograms.
No, but that's like, how many people did you kill? Did you kill 10 people? I only killed 1. Oh, that's good. You don't understand, there's still a problem there. Behind me, I currently have 24 bars of Galaxy Caramel and a whopping 48 cream eggs.
48?
They only came in boxes of 48, so I got a box of 48.
You do know you can buy these eggs in singular egg form, just like one at a time.
Yeah, but it's like, how much is a singular Cadbury cream egg?
I don't know, 50p?
I worked out the amount I got this for. It worked out to be about 32 pence per egg.
This is also assuming you are going to consume 48 cream eggs in the near future.
You assume correctly. Not remember, 48 cream eggs and 24 bars of Galaxy Caramel. You're forgetting the key backup chocolate here.
You have one hell of a sweet tooth.
It's impressive. Would you like to know where I got this from?
I don't know, the Congo?
No, but the shop I got it from rhymes with Congo.
Bongo.
Not Bongo. Why did your mind go to Bongo?
It rhymed on Bongoland, the colloquial shop on Bongoland.
I got it from Costco.
In what universe does Congo and Costco rhyme?
You are aware you said Costco and Congo, and it's at least a half rhyme.
I'm going to have to respectfully disagree.
It's like you just went, in what world does high and buy rhyme? That's madness, is what I basically heard from you.
That they don't.
It's at least a half rhyme.
When you're rhyming, they have to have the same sound, not just sound similar in somebody's accent.
They do have the same sound. They have the ca, and then they have the o at the end. Congo, Costco. Yes, that's where I got all my chocolate. They also sell kilogram bags of M&Ms, so if that's fancy. But my main, because Costco is one of those like big American shops that sells everything in bulk. Like, for example,
Costco. I completely blanked about that. They have an operation in the UK.
Yeah, there's one in Leeds. There's also one in Sheffield. But Costco is one of those shops where everything's in bulk, similar to Macro. So
yeah, cash and carry, as we call it.
Yeah. So I walked in there, and it'll just be little things like I saw like a pack of gammon steaks, like, oh, it doesn't look too bad, and like 3 other packs came with it, like, alright. It's one of the they had a 4.5 litre bottle of whiskey in that shop.
That's a night in.
That's more than a night in. That's about a week in. I mean, I like my drink, but that's going overboard.
I do love. I have this weird thing where I like buying in bulk. I like buying lots and lots of the same thing.
I see the appeal of it. I like doing it purely for the lunacy of buying in bulk. Just so I can say, like, what have you got there, Freddie? It's like, I've got 48 Creme eggs. Like, I
and diabetes.
48 Creme eggs and a health condition.
Give me a weird image of a shop that you went into and you purchased just the medical condition you wanted.
What?
I'd like a case of Ebola and maybe some AIDS, please.
Maybe some AIDS. If I'm feeling fancy. Depends how the night's gonna go.
If the price is right.
Like, you might like said like it didn't click me was Costco. Did you think I went up to like say in a Tesco and I just whacked down on the counter 48 Creme eggs?
Yeah, I imagined like a tiny corner shop.
A tiny corner shop and a horrified cashier just scanning through each egg like, oh boy, this kid's got problems. To be honest, I'm amazed like the Costco staff can keep a straight face when people are bulk buying just ludicrous items, like a 5 kilo block of cheese.
Well, they are aimed at businesses. Like, the person buying that 5 kilogram block of cheese is probably a restaurant owner.
Most likely, but like when they see me and my family at the till, they can't be like, yeah, this is definitely for a business, when they've got about 5 1-kilo bags of M&Ms. Maybe like it's a guessing game, like guess the business. It's like, he's got jeans, M&Ms, and vodka.
Oh, a Russian outlet store.
Touché. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that, unless you want to have any question asking about my soon-to-be diabetic state.
I don't want to encourage you. I want you to realise your own mistakes.
The thing is, I've realised the mistake, but it's step 1, realise you've got a problem. Step 2, completely ignore the problem. That's where I've gone for at this point.
I have an eBay addiction, but that's a completely different thing.
I imagine one's worse financially, and I'm assuming that's yours. Mine's definitely worse to health.
One thing I want to ask is, how on earth can you, like, for me, I can barely eat a cream egg because, like, the first bite is delicious, it's amazing. Second bite that's starting to get a bit too rich for me.
Oh, yeah, no, like, I do agree. It's a spoonful of sugar, and it's horrifying. Like, I can maybe, if I push myself, have 2 a day.
You're planning for the next month to eat 2 cream eggs a day.
No, I'm not planning that. I'm saying, if someone said, Freddie, eat this box of cream eggs as fast as you can, then that would be how I'd do it. Just 2 a day, and then just maybe have sweats for the rest of the day.